take a look at how those energy costs have grown. The price cap, which sets a limit on how much energy companies can charge the average customer for gas and electricity, last winter was £1,277. Following a spike in wholesale oil and gas costs, this rose to £1,971 in April, an increase of 54%. Those on the prepayment meters, though, pay even more. And in October, bills are expected to rise again by over £800, with the price cap rising to around £2,800. Our economics and data editor, Ed Conway, is here. All massive sums, Ed, but just put them in some kind of context for us. How bad is it historically? How high is it?
I'll show you that first of all, because, I mean, you're talking about the last few years, but actually, if you go back even further, and let me just take those energy bills in particular, because look at this, going back even further, so we're looking back to 2009 and just looking at those average levels of bills that we've seen going back all that period. We'll have a look at this. You know, it's never been up at the level we're at the moment. So that's kind of where we are right now, that line there. But just look at where it's heading in the next few months. So that's on the basis of, if Ofgem is right, that we're going up to £2,800 for the average household. And bear in mind, what I'm showing you here is average households. You know, your experience may be very different indeed. That shows you just the overall level. But when you kind of look at the scale of this as a percentage of people's average spending, so you're looking at the percentage of your average spending which goes on these energy bills, this goes all the way back here to 1957. So we're going back basically as far as we possibly can. And for all of that period, the proportion of average spending that's gone on energy bills has been within this kind of this light blue area. But just look at what happens now. So here's where we are at the moment, highest since the mid-1980s. So very high in recent history, but not necessarily kind of historic highs. But just look at what happens if it does indeed go up to 2,800, which is what everyone basically expects now. It is up there. Now, that is way above, you know, where we've ever seen this before. And that's basically, you know, the epicenter of what the government is so concerned about.